1/3 and welcome back to another video on this channel. So today we're going to be watching an animator that I basically just found out about today. His name is Ralph Bakshi and he actually has some of his own movie projects. One movie called The Wizard. Oh wow. The camera turned off, but he has his own movies and today I'm going to be watching maybe 2 of them. I already started on one. I actually found it on YouTube already for free. It's called Heavy Traffic. I'm like 6 minutes into it right now. So I just wanted to get this intro done to get like my authentic like before review before watching this animation, because truly this animation style is something inspiring. It's something like it's moving. Already with the 6 minutes that I've seen, I've been captivated with visuals that were created in 1976. I just wanted to create this content to motivate other people to watch visuals. Don't be afraid to learn from others. We're all reinventing the same circle, the same wheel. We're all artists borrowing from other artists. So do not be afraid to learn. So let's get into this movie and best energy your way. And to make sure that we're doing it my way, I will be watching it on the CRT. So let's enjoy. I just finished watching Heavy Traffic, and let me just start by saying I have no idea what I just watched, but regardless of that fact, the animation was really fucking dope. The basic concept of this video is not really like me recommending this movie. It's more just like I said earlier in the video, I was just scrolling and then I saw the animation style recommended through this movie Wizards. So I thought the animation style of that was really cool. But yeah, basically whenever you're doing any type of artistic research in different eras and different times, there's going to be different ideals of political correctness. So as an artist, you just have to kind of, I mean, not even as an artist, as a human being, you know, in the world of opinions, we just have to remember that everyone is entitled to their opinion, but just because they have one doesn't mean it's the truth, you know? So with that aside, let's now talk about some of my favorite parts or things that I took away from watching this. The mob was portrayed more in a goofy type of aspect, and yeah, that's kind of cool because typically in like media and visuals we do see like crime or evil things being portrayed as like cool, and it's not. Evil shit is evil, but there's a time for evil shit, you know, I guess. I don't know. I wrote some notes down while I was watching the movie. The concept of this video here today is just to allow yourself to be open to learning. Never think because you're a certain age that you're done with learning. That continuously happens, and if you allow yourself to always be open to new things and new knowledge, I think you're gonna find yourself becoming a better human, a better artist, or just whatever you're trying to look for to just put some type of betterment in your life. Look at this fish. But yeah, it is the job of an artist to turn the grimy and dirty reality that we live in. Not that it's always dirty and grimy, you know what I mean? But there is that aspect to it. And I think this film really encapsulates that in a way that like makes you realize that, you know, the world is not always a beautiful place. It's not always rainbows and sunshine, I guess, if you want to say. And sometimes it's the job of the artist to make things that are like ugly and turn them into art. And I think that's what this movie kind of is, you know? There's also a scene where this guy like literally shits himself. So I thought that was funny. We could check that out right now. Also, the colors remind me of vintage Nickelodeon. This scene right here where like the mom is bringing her son food. I don't know. There's just those colors just give me those 90s Nick vibes. And I think there's actually the use of live action and animation in this movie almost makes me feel like it's futuristic because of movies like the Looney Tunes, you know what I mean? Space Jam, shit like that. Um, so, but I think the use of real shots in this animation is more for the fact of like not having to animate everything, because every single frame in this movie is hand animated because it was 1973 or something like that. Um, but yeah, 1973 hand drawn animation. So I gotta definitely give respect to that. So my main takeaway from this is to always be open to learning and consume any type of media, any type of book, any type of art that you can, because like I said earlier, we are reinventing the same art wheel, and there is lanes for creativity and to be your own, but also be open to the idea that like, you know, no one is really biting your swag, you know, or biting your style. um we just got to be okay and embracing other artists and allowing other people to grow without this idea of like belittling someone. As far as this movie Heavy Traffic goes, I think it really encapsulates the idea of griminess and the cruelness of the world of New York in the 70s. Obviously, I wasn't around in the 70s in New York. So I think watching this movie brings you kind of somewhat of an idea of what that could be or mean. Um, so there, like I said, there is topics of like racism. Obviously, the era that was in, political correctness was very different at that time. So obviously, be mindful of that if you are gonna watch it. But with anything that you do, always be aware that things were different, you know. And I think that does go along with the message of this video, which is art doesn't have to be beautiful, you know? Art doesn't have to be recorded on a 4K camera. Art doesn't have to be what anyone tells you it has to be, you know? Like, as long as it's genuinely making you happy or getting you through some type of obstacle that you're in, that's genuinely all that matters. And I am one to like really preach that, because um, I didn't ever think I was gonna have a channel with over 600 subscribers or TVs that were gonna bring me so much joy like they do. And maybe at this point I'm a little venting or ranting or whatever, but I'm just genuinely passionate and happy that I'm still here making art and being able to potentially encourage others to continue learning and making art. So, as always, and as I will always end the videos, best energy your way. Peace out.